frigid day here in Rutherford, New Jersey, along the banks of the Passaic River, the Rutherford Sports Complex. Another home game for the St. Mary Gales, Lady Gales softball team. After a win yesterday against Secaucus, we're now home once again versus Lyndhurst. Number 16 starting for the Gales, Lady Gales. Eli and Jack are actually in Lyndhurst right now for the boys' game. As we're the away team there. So welcome to Surge Sports Entertainment TV on Roku and Amazon Fire TV. This is Bobby Blackjack on the call for the girls softball game, while Eli and Jack are also on YouTube and Roku and Amazon Fire TV on for the baseball game. So we'll be touching base with one another and getting score updates. It's like top of the first is about to begin here from Diamond number 1 here in the Rutherford Sports Complex. They're ready to begin here. First batter up for the Lyndhurst Bears. And number 16 starting pitcher today. I have numbers, but right now it's a little too cold to look at my phone. If I warm up, that'll be a different story. First pitch fouled into the backstop, 0-1. Once again, we have the Rutherford boys team playing also today. They haven't started yet. Their team got late. Strike 2. And we have, of course, Little League practice with little boys not catching the ball properly. 2 strikes on the mound here. Called the ball. Looks like maybe a little upstairs, 1-2. Strike 3 called, 1 out. Next batter up for the Lady Bears. Looks like a lefty pitcher, lefty hitter, I'm sorry. Here's the pitch. Tries the bunt, lays the bunt down. Out of bounds, though. Or foul. Wrong sport. 0-1. Next pitch. Tries the bunt again. That one's low, 1-1. Gray, awful spring day here in Rutherford. It is cold. Yesterday I thought it would be colder, but the sun was out. The sun was actually warm. Same pitch, though, low, 2-1. Batter again showing signs of wanting to bunt. 2-1 count, 1 out. Top of first. She bunts again down to the third base line. That goes foul. 2-2 count now. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. Meeting on the mound real quick. Outfield confers now. A little early for this, I guess, unless something happened. There's that strike. 2 away. 2 outs here. Top of 1. That one's low. 1-0. Another ball. 2-0. Ball again. This umpire is not calling the low strike zone. So again, it appears from my distance it's 3-0. I don't hear any called strike calls or anything. So I'm assuming it's 3-0. Upstairs, batter walks. 2-out walk issued by the Lady Gales. 2 out, 1 on. Cleanup batter is now a bat for the Lady Bears. Outside. 1-0. That's 5 straight balls. Another meeting on the mound here. Of course, they're playing baseball. They're playing softball. They're active. They're keeping warm. It's cool. Ooh. I believe the boys team has a scheduled game Saturday against Bergen Catholic. Looks like another cold rain out Saturday this week again. So, you know, that last week actually played against Milburn. This one looks like it's going to be postponed. Swing and a miss. There we go. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 on. Top of 1 here from the Rutherford Sports Complex. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. 3 up, 3 down. End of 1/2 inning, no score. All right, ready to begin the bottom of the first. 3 strikeouts for on the top of the inning for Lady Gales with 1 walk to the third batter. So now Lady Gales finally get their first chance at the plate. And here we go. Looks like number 7's pitching for Lady Bears today. There's a shot. Bounces right for the center fielder. First batter, first hit for the Lady Gales. Runner's going. Ball thrown into center field. She'll stay though. Stolen base for their leadoff batter. Number 8, it looks like. I don't have it again. I have numbers, but fingers are frozen right now, so it's kind of hard to look at our roster at this moment. Runner on second. Upstairs. Go back to second. She's safe. Back to the bag safely. There's a shot. Third base line. Caught for the first out. Runner advances to third, though. Runner on third. 1 away. I believe it's Echeverry up. That's a ball upstairs. 1-0. Robin's taking over the field here. Good to see, but they're probably cold too. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Runner on third. 1 hit, 1 out. There's a shot. Down the third base line, foul deep. That's 2-1. Upstairs, 3-1. Grounds it to the shortstop. She'll go to first for the out. Run scores, though. 1-0 Lady Gales. Way upstairs. 1-0. There's a cold strike, 1-1. Upstairs, 2-1. There's a shot over the third baseman who catches it for the third out. We score 1, end up 1 full inning, 1-0, Lady Gales. And here we go. Start of the top is 2. Missed that first pitch, though. I think it was, no, I'm not sure. There's a liner right to the pitcher. A little bloop. 1 away already. Little pop fly right to the pitcher. She snagged it. 1 away. There's a strike. 0-1. Grounder to the shortstop. Throws the first. 2 away. And to make things worse, we got a drizzle coming down now. 2 up, 2 down so far for the Lady Bears. Strike 1. That's a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Foul ball into the backstop. Still 1-2. Low 2-2. There's a shot past the second baseman. I'd call that an error. Runner on first now, 2 outs. First base, oh no, not the first base runner. It was a walk in the first inning. So 2 outs. Runner gets on a error. Box ball by the second baseman. And strike 0-1. Attempted bunt, no good. Still 1-1. It gets past the catcher. It's going to second. Safe. Runner advances on the pass ball. Bears have a runner in scoring position now with 2 outs. That looked good from here. Not called a strike though, I don't think. Upstairs, batter walks. 2-out rally potentially here for the Bears. First and second now, 2 away. Low, 1-0. There's a shot foul down the first base line. 1-1. If that dropped in, I wonder how to run score. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 on. Low again. Two balls, 1 strike. Not called. I don't know what the strike zone is for this umpire. 3-1 now. Another walk. Bases loaded now. 2-out rally here for the Bears. Infield coach calls a infield meeting. All right, here we go. 1-0 Lady Gales, top of 2. They had 2 outs, 2 quick outs. Now the bases loaded. There's a shot. Right to the center fielder. 3 away. Damage averted. End of 1.5. 1-0 Lady Gales. Nice start of the bottom of the second here. First pitch was a ball, 1-0. There's a shot, foul. Hits the visitor bleachers. Hits a white truck, and then hits the street. That's why you don't park close to a softball field or a baseball field. You don't want your vehicle damage. Next pitch is way upstairs, 2-1. Rain's still a little drizzle here, but it's very annoying. Here's a shot. Right to the shortstop, who calls it. 1 away. Good call by the shortstop, calling off her mates. 1 out. First pitch, ball. 1-0. Upstairs, 2-0, I think. Again, they don't use the scoreboard here, so I'm going by what I see from 400 feet away, I guess, maybe more. Inside 3-0. The rain's actually coming right to the face, right to our view here. Here's a shot. That drops. For a double. Bad throw into the infield, so she goes to third. That's number 3. That'll be a double and an extra base on the throwing error by the outfield. Runner on third, 1 away for the Lady Gales. And it's Bobby Blackjack for Surge Sports Entertainment TV. Shout out to our fans watching on Roku and Amazon, or Roku and Amazon Fire TV apps, channels. Of course, those watching on YouTube. Another chance for a run here for the Lady Gales. There's a bunt from the pitcher. She goes to first for the out, and that's dropped. Run scores. Ball goes into the dead territory. Runner goes to second on the throwing error. 2-0. Lady Gales. Runner advances to second. It's number 2 with the RBI there. One on, one in, runner on second. There's a shot straight up, pop up, called by the pitcher who makes the catch, 2 away. All right, still a runner in scoring position for the Lady Gales here with 2 away. 1 in already, 2-0. There's a shot down to third baseman. She grabs it, throws to first. In time, 3 away. Runner scores though, end of 2 full innings. 2-0 Lady Gales. we go, top of 3. 16 still pitching for the Lady Gales. Lefty batter up on the plate. Tries to bunt a ball that was way upstairs. Ends up going over her dugout and foul. 1 strike. Next pitch. I think that was called a strike. It looked like a strike from here. That looks like a ball. I'm going to guess it's 2 and 2. Outside. If I had a gander, it's full count. They're dribbling down the first baseline. Out of bounds. Foul. So, foul. Definitely 2 strikes now. So we have a full count now. And she strikes out. 1 away. Swing and a miss on the next batter. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. The pesky little drizzle here persists. That one bounces in. That's 2-1, I believe. That looked good from here. Not cold though. Looks like 3-1. I just realized it's 40 degrees outside and raining. It's close. Call it, guy. There's a strike. So I'm going to gander. It's full count again. I don't see many hand signals from this guy, so he must be verbally giving the counts. Swing and a miss. Strike out. 2 away. There's a pop-up called by the first baseman, and we are done. End of 2.5, 2-0 Gales. Here we go. Bomber 3 starts. First pitch. That's a liner right to the second baseman. Catches it. One away. One pitch, one out. Rutherford's winning 1-0. I'm not sure who they're playing. They both have dark-colored uniforms. Rutherford baseball, that is. That ball inside 1-0. All the Robins around me are standing on me like, bro, it's cold out. Where's spring? I'm like, yo, true that. Low 2-0. This is Bobby Blackjack on the call here for Surge Sports Entertainment TV. Home for St. Mary Athletics. There's a shot. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Right in front of the center fielder. Gabby Higgins, number 17, with another hit. Here's a shot to right in front of us. That's going to drop. Higgins goes to third. Batter goes to second. Number 21, that's Echeverry. One out double. Second and third now for the Lady Gales. One out. Runner second and third. Echeverry comes out for a pinch runner because she's the catcher. So she can get ready for the her duties in the top of the fourth. Looks like number 6 will come in the pinch run. All right, 2 on the plate there for our next batter. 2 ready to be served in. Driven in. Let's see what happens. 2-0 already, Lady Gales. First pitch upstairs, 1-0. Next pitch, I think 2-0. That one bounces in. Stopped by the catcher. Nobody advances, though. As my Robin friends get closer, I guess they want some heat. They're cold. I believe it's 3-0. Next pitch. That's called a strike. I heard faintly from this distance. Those guys verbalizing his calls, not showing any hand signals. Probably because his hand's in his pocket, right? It's so cold out. Here's a pop fly. That is going to drop in at the edge of the outfield. The pitcher, number 45, helps her own cause there. I'm sorry, 45 not pitching, 16. Anyway, RBI bloop single for the Lady Gales. It's now 3-0. And the Bears call timeout. Here comes the manager. Let's see if there's a pitching change. Anyway, 1 in, 1 out. Bottom of 3, it's now 3-0 Lady Gales. Here we go, first and third, 1 in, 1 out. Bunt in front of the plate. Squeeze butt. Better safe. Number 14, perfectly executed squeeze butt. Runner slides in for the fourth run. 4-0 Lady Gales. Runners on first and second. That's how you execute a squeeze butt, folks. 4-0. Upstairs. 1-0 for the next batter. First and second now. Here's a shot to the outfield. That bounces in. Runners hold up, though. It's bases loaded and one away. We got number 2 at bat, looks like. We got 1 in. 2 in. Sorry, 2 in. 1 out. Bases loaded. Number 2 at bat now. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Inside 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's get some contact here. Maybe get the run in. We don't need a strikeout here. Yep, puts the ball in motion. Goes to home for the out, for the force out. Right, at least better striking out. At least you get an opportunity there. 2 away. Force out at home. Upstairs. 1-0. The drizzle is back. It stopped for a second. Back again. There's a shot to the outfield. Base hit. 1 run scores. 2 run scores. RBI single for number 25. It's now 6-0 Lady Gales. Two out RBI single. Brings 2 more in. Foul straight back. Just missed that one. 0-1. Upstairs, 1-0. There's a shot to the outfield. Over the head of the center fielder. 1 is in. 2 is in. That's going to be a home run. 3-run home run for the Lady Gales. Now 9-0. Dead center of that one. Two-out rally for 4 runs so far. I'm sure we get an update from the boys' game from Eli and Jack, as there's a pitching change. It looks like coming up for the Yes, there is for the for the Bears. And number 21 coming in for the Bears to pitch. Here we go. First batter she faces now. Runner, no. That bounces in for a ball, 1-0. 9-0. Lady Gales, they've scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second, and now 7 so far in the third. Another one bounces in, 2-0. Three and 0. 3 straight bounces into the inside of the plate. Upstairs, batter walks, 4 pitches. Runner goes. She will steal second successfully. I believe it was a ball in the pitch, too. Another running in scoring position for the Lady Gales. 2 away. They've scored, I believe, 4 or 5 with 2 outs. Low again. I believe it's 6 straight balls for the pitcher. She's probably getting her chops in now, getting some practice in. Outside, runner will advance to third on that pitch. Here's a strike. 3-1. There's a shot into the outfield, dunks in. Runner scores 10-0. Lady Gales. RBI single there for Gabby Higgins, number 17. That bounces in. She will advance to second on the wild pitch. Another runner in scoring position for the Lady Gales. I'm mistaken, it should be Echeverry, the catcher, up, number 21. Low, 2-0. I believe Or now there's a lacrosse match about to begin on the football field. Jeez. That ball goes into the outfield. Watch it, kid. You're in play. Three and one, I believe. Upstairs. Wild pitch. Ball, actually. Higgins goes to third on that pitch. Runners at the corners now. As Jerry comes out, she's the catcher from the pinch runner. No update from Eli and Jack yet on the boys' game. That one rolls in. Runner goes from first to second on the wild pitch. Two in scoring position now with two away. Already have 8 in on this inning, so it's 10-0. That might have been a strike. It looked good from here. That bounces in. Another bounce pitch in. So it's got to be 3 balls and a strike. I'm thinking 3 and 1. Upstairs, bases loaded. All right, here we go. Bases loaded, 2 away. 8 runs are already in. Most of it's with 2 outs, by the way. Upstairs, 1-0. A walk's a run here. That one's low. Bounces to the back of the backstop. It's not deep enough for anybody to advance there. So it's 2 balls, no strikes. Upstairs, 3-0. That one fouled straight back. Just missed that one. 3-1. That one bounces in. That's a walk. 11-0. Next one bounces, gets away from the catcher though, but she caught it enough. 1-0. Upstairs, 2-0. Upstairs, 3-0. not sure if the mercy rule would be after 4.5 or 4 at bats for the Bears. Let's see what happens. There's a strike. Here we go. 3-1. Who's getting there, folks? This is all practice, right? Hopefully she'll get some experience here and do better next time. But she's a trooper. There's a nice bouncer from the plate. Goes the first. Gets the out. Inning over. But after 9 in, it's now 11-0 Lady Gales after 3 full innings. All right, here we go. Top of the 4th, 11-0 Lady Gales. Not sure this is the last at bat or not. I believe it has to be 4.5 innings. We'll see though. Maybe with the weather, the circumstances. First pitch, strike, 0-1. If I blow away, I have an umbrella over the setup here, so I'll be like Mary Poppins if the wind picks up. Outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. I believe this is the end. After this pretty miserable Saturday, I think it actually improves. There's a shot. Caught by the center fielder, 1 away. Is strike. I believe it's a strike. Can't tell. I just see any hand signals. I maybe a ball. Umpire's very cut and dry out there. So I'm going to say outside 2-0. Low 3-0. The rain's picking up here now. Miserable day, but we're almost out of the woods here. For the Rutherford Sports Complex. Not sure how the boys are doing. I'm not getting any updates from them. That should be 3-0. That's 3-1. All right, batter walks, so runner on first now with one away. There's a grounder to the, gets through. Might be the first or second hit for the Lady Bears. You know how runners on first and second with one away. There's a bunt in front of the plate. That's a nicely done bunt there. No, they called her foul. That one foul. That was a nice bunt there from here. Rutherford boys looking like they're up 3-2 in the second inning. On my right, again, they both have dark color uniforms. Can't tell who they're playing. Upstairs, that was a cold strike, I believe. Grounder past the pitcher to the second baseman who has no play. Run scores though. It's 11-1. Allowed the run after the inning. As I'm holding an umbrella right now. All right, one out, one in. Runners in the corners. There's a strike. Low 1-1. It's a big outs here because you don't want to get past under 10 runs again. Inside looks like 2-1. Outside 3-1. That bounces in. Runner goes to. Oh, doesn't matter. It's a walk anyway. We got bases loaded here now. The rain's getting more steady now. It's not no longer a drizzle. It's a shower. Lefty batter up. I think she's the second batter, or third. One on. Three on. One in, one out. Bottom of, top of 4. 11-1. There's a shot. Pop fly. Caught by the third baseman. Oh, that was 3 outs. Sorry, my bad. I missed an out somewhere. End of 3.5. 11-1. I'll keep my voice on here, folks. It's getting a little too cold. My fingers are getting a little too frozen. So they are coming out. So it looks like it'll be a bottom of the fourth. So if memory serves me correctly, it'll be a bottom of the fourth. And as long as the lead stays 10 or more, there'll be one more at bat, and that should be the ball game. What? I don't want to talk too soon. All right, bottom of four is about to begin. 11-1. Lady Gales. He scored 1 in the first, 1 in the second, and then 9 in the third, many of which came after 2 outs. Looks like number 7 is back in the pitch. Don't know what the rules are for softball, but she is back in the pitch, it looks like. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Upstairs, 1-1. Here's a grounder. Foul down the third base line. Got to be 1-2. Yeah, girls lacrosse match, or maybe it's field hockey. I don't know. Whatever they're playing. Upstairs, 2-2, I believe. Upstairs again. Got to be a full count or 3-1. First batter here in the top of the bottom of the fourth for the Lady Gales. There's a liner. Base hit to right field. Opposite field hit there for the first batter. All right. First batter gets on with a single. That one rolls in, but caught in time by the catcher, so didn't get past her. Runner does not advance. 1 ball, no strikes. That one bounces in as well. 2-0. Go to first. Runner's okay. From the catcher. Trying to get her to lean too much, but she did get back in time. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 on, nobody out. Bottom of 4, 11-1. Lady Gales. That one rolls in again. That's going to be a ball 4. Doesn't matter. All right, we got runners in scoring position now. No outs, first and second. Balls are getting slippery, obviously, out there, so they're actually drying the balls off for the pitchers. And she's legally allowed to have a little rag now, so she can keep her hands and the ball warm. All right, so we have 2 on, a single and a walk here in the bottom of 4th. Nobody out. There's a shot foul over the visitor bleachers. 0-1. There's a shot. Popped up. That's going to dig in. And they're going home. Going to third. Out at third, though. RBI single for number 16. It's 12-1. Runner going from second to third has been thrown out. And runner, the hitter, number 16, with a single, advances to second. So we have 1 in, 1 out. Runner from first goes to second, so it's now 12-1, 1 away here. I'll adjust the score in a moment as everything is wet here. So your runner on second, runner thrown out. That the runner on first was thrown out in third. Runner at second scored, and the base runner, the hitter, got to second on the throw. There's a shot to the shortstop. She catches it, 2 away. That's 2 away here, bottom of 4, 12-1, 1 in so far. Upstairs and dropped. Runner goes to third, and she is safe. On the drop ball by the catcher, runner advances from second to third. And first pitch, obviously a ball. 1-0 count. Runner advances from second to third on the drop attempt by the catcher. She didn't catch the ball cleanly, and it got past her. There's a shot. Right to the center fielder. That's the third out. And the 4 full innings in the rain here. 12-1, Lady Gales. Right, so I'm pretty sure if we get through this inning here, this half inning, this game is over. They don't allow any more runs or no more than 1. All right, 16 remains in the pitch. Top of 5 here, 12-1 Lady Gales. What they're waiting for here. Umpire's not giving the okay sign. There we go. Hey! Should be a strike. Maybe not. I don't know. I didn't see any signal. Who knows from this distance? So this guy. Look good from here, though. Upstairs, so I'm going to assume it's 2-0. Umpire we had yesterday in Sea Caucus for the boys' game was very concise, hand signals, the whole 9 yards. This guy is sitting there. There's swing and a miss. So I'm going to guess it's 2-1. But for all intents and purposes, it could be 1-2. Low, I'm going to say 3-1. There's a shot. Deep. Over the head of the center fielders. He's going home. That's a home run. Deep center field. 12-2. I'll change the scoreboard when my hands are free. I'm holding an umbrella right now. As the rain is persistent now. That was a shot to dead center. All right. Intercepts, delivers. Yeah, no signal. I guess it's a ball. This guy is boring, if you ask me. Get some character in there. There's a foul. It's it's the Park Rangers vehicle there. They're safe nowhere here. 1-1. One ball, one strike, one in, nobody out. Upstairs, 2-1. Westford's up 12-2, so they're in the mercy rule zone as well, next to us. And I don't know who's playing lacrosse over there, or field hockey. Looks like lacrosse. Pop up. Right in front of the visitors' bench, or bleachers there. That should be 2 strikes. I think it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. One away. Nice. We have 1 out, 1 in. Top of 5, 12-2. Ironically, the same score that's on the Rutherford baseball field as well, 12-2. There's a strike. I see the hand movement there. 0-1. I did not know there was going to rain today. I did not see rain in the forecast. So this is like not just a drizzle. It's been consistent through 3/4 of this game. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Grounder. Base hit. That went through, I believe, past the shortstop into the gap there to left field. Second hit of the inning for the Bears. All right, so we have 1 on, 1 out, 1 in. Top of 5, 12-2. Look good from here. I see a head single. I'm going to guess 1-0. There's a grounder to the second baseman. Steps on second. Oh, drops it! The ball was dropped. Inning continues. That should have been the second out at least. Coach comes out for a little meeting. We've got Conver girls down here. That should have been out 2. Now we got first and second. 1 out, 1 in, and 12-2 game. I mean, the ball is slippery, so I'll give them that. Girls from the Lyndhurst bench getting a little loud now. They're getting happy now. They're just seeing some light here a little bit. Trying to extend this game further. All right, here we go. Next batter's up. First and second. 1 out, 1 in. Okay, he called something. I don't know what he's calling. So there's no hand signal there. So I'm going to guess 1-0. There's a grounder. Foul down the first base line. That was close. So I'm going to assume it's 1-1. No updates from the boys' game. All right, so he's calling strikes. All right, so that's a strikeout. 2 away. So he's doing some signal. He's doing some verbal. 2 outs. The Lyndhurst bench is louder than the St. Mary's bench. Upstairs 1-0. Next pitch. Upstairs 2-0. Is a strike, 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 1 in, 12-2. That one bounces in. Runners do not advance, though. Echeverry jumped on that one. Strike three! That should be the ball game. Yes, it is. End of 4.5. It's official. Mercy rule. Lady Gales 12. Lyndhurst Lady Bears 2. Here's Bobby Blackjack, Surge Sports Entertainment TV. We'll be back next week for some baseball and softball. Enjoy the rest of your week. Keep warm. But look at the bright side. The warm weather is coming. We're out. 12-2 Lady Gales.